There was a time when getting a PhD was a thing of glory. There was sacrifice, there was challenge, but ultimately there was success. The path was laid out in front of you, and as long as you did what you were supposed to do, you got to take that next step, and you were supported. And it was seen as valuable. You were treated as valuable in academia. You were seen as a doctor. You were seen as a leader in your field. You were one of the rare people to have a terminal degree. You used to hold tenured positions where you couldn't get fired. You'd reach this level and you were an untouchable. You'd have people work under you, people work for you, the university would support you, you'd get grant funding, and everybody worked together, and it bettered humanity. But this is no longer the case.
I had a PI who was very academically rigorous. He's placed a lot of stress on doing well inside the lab, notching 12-hour days, day in, day out. It made me feel basically like a pair of hands inside the lab.
Working forever, all the weekends, 18 hours a day, no appreciation whatsoever, no nice word from the PI.
Being able to work, having skills, and still not getting any job, it's kind of frustrating.
You know, we talk a lot about imposter syndrome. We forget Stockholm syndrome. You're working in a place, you're going through so much, but you do not want to break out of it because you're in your comfort zone.
My PI said, you have a 5-year hole in your CV where you haven't published. You're never going to be a professor. And you'll get a job at a lab where you can leverage your greatest strength. You want to know what that was? That you are a United States citizen.
PhDs in academia have lost their value. They've lost sight of their value. Today, many of them are abused by their mentors. They're not given support. They're not trained to do anything else but stay in academia, a system that doesn't support them. They'll spend 5, 6, 7, up to 10 years just getting their PhD. They'll spend an average of 6 to 10 years after getting their PhD in a low-paying postdoc position, or they'll be unemployed. After all that work, after discovering at the highest level, they're left with nothing. The academic system that was meant to support PhDs is dying. It's the death of a PhD.